Welcome to the collective. So we have a nice farmer's market going on, and so they got some music in the background. But I thought I would take a moment to show you some peppers that I started in early September, I believe. And I wanted to make them so they overwintered here in and have peppers. So they're doing very fine right now. Each of these is about 3 feet tall. You can see several varieties from bell peppers, sweet peppers, and jalapeno, and something I'm calling a, oh, what did I call it? Jalapeno, because it's a combination of a habanero and a sweet pepper, and it kind of has traits of both, so that's pretty interesting. But yes, as you can see, they are in pots from about 2 gallons to 4 gallons, and they are in trays, and they are always filled with water because these things are thirsty. For instance, this is only 2 days and it's already out of water, and I fill it up. And then once a week, I go ahead and I fill it up with like a 20-20-20 liquid fertilizer solution. And as you can see, like, these are the California Wonder, so they're not going to be that big a pepper, but you can see here, and this thing's just loaded with peppers. So I hope that the trend will continue to where at least I have some peppers. And here's some jalapenos and more jalapenos, and you can see some more California Wonder. I mean, so it's just going crazy. I have too many I can't eat, so I give to the neighbors. If you can see, I'm sneaking in a cucumber. So I have a cucumber growing for pickles, so that's what's covering this. But yes, this is the deal. I have lots of peppers for stuffing, and you can see how it's sort of a bell pepper, but also sort of a jalapeno. So it's very interesting. I'm also growing hatch peppers, and this is what these guys are. And all that fun. I don't think I'm going to put them all in here for winter. I'm just going to have a few select, but I really do want to have like jalapeno poppers or stuff like that. Let's see what else. Plenty of blooms on here. I do trim the peppers down so that they don't get too tall. Some of these are pretty tall, but if you chop them down a little bit, then they're going to just grow more branches, so they'll do fine. I have an eggplant in here that I also planted early, and you can see it's already starting to bloom some. So with this, and then I have a few other things. This is a sesame, they call it a sesame plant, and the name, of course, always escapes me for what it really is called. But let's see. So that's about all I wanted to show you, was just how things are brewing in here. I tried to do tomatoes and they did okay. The big thing you want to worry about is aphids if you're going to keep peppers for a long time. And make sure that these guys are hand pollinated, because you know there's nothing in here to pollinate them yourself. So then you're going to get a lot of cross pollination. So if you want to keep your fruits pure, you'll probably want to, of course, put a bag over the flower so that the pollen only gets to where you want it. And that's it. I hope you have enjoyed. And of course the cucumber as well. You're going to have to hand pollinate these guys. You're going to have to find a male. This is a female, so here's a male. So I'm going to have to go and basically touch the flower on the male and put it on the female. And then I'll get a cucumber. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed the little trip here. Let me show you really quick the hydroponics. Ah yes, the busy hydroponics. And I must say that these guys have really exploded. They are doing wonderful. I have blooms everywhere. I'll soon have fruit. They're really thick stalks in this particular bream of Roma hybrid, and the leaves are just insane. So I'm very happy with that. Of course, I'll be happier when they all produce something. I decided to put some squash on here. So I have some squash. I'm going to build a structure that will make it so the squash come back down, but I also have beans in here, and you see right, these are potatoes. And it's just going to explode with potatoes. I've had it last time when I did russets, and it made these burst, like bulge out. It was really fun. Gonna have two little, see, you see, cucumbers. These are for pickles, so they're not gonna be big. And this, in case you wondered, it was a branch off of my original tomatoes I kept over winter. It had a lot of flowers on it, so I thought it would be fun to go and plant it and stick it in, you know, and it rooted, and so now I have a bunch of nice tomatoes coming up on these guys, so I thought that was a fun experiment. So let's see. Yep, lots of stuff going on. I have dill, because all the cucumbers I'm doing this year are pickle base, so that's going to be fun. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. I'm going to be out of here. The focus was the hot peppers and the sweet peppers in Washington State, and them growing in my greenhouse. So there you go.